This module will talk about lists and tables, and this particular video will concentrate on lists, in particular description lists. So first let's take a look over here at the brackets project and see what it looks like. So basically, to the index and styles sheets from Module 3, I've added a new file called tables.html. And the beginning, the head is just sort of typical heading stuff, stuff that goes into the head. And then down below we have a header and with an H1 tag, an article with an H2 tag, and a footer, which is a copy of what we had before. So basically we just have set this up so that we don't have to spend a lot of time typing it while we're going through this video. So you already know about ordered and unordered lists, which are ordered lists or numbered lists, which have an OL, and unordered lists are ULs, and they have items which are LI. So basically they're about the same sort of thing. If you don't know about them, look at the module 3.1. There's a video on simple lists there. So we're talking about more complicated lists this week, and that's going to be the description list. So what the description list does is it pairs things together. So it starts out with a DL, and then it has a term, and then it has one or more definitions, DT, and then DDs. Okay, so that's how a description list works, and let's take a look and show you how that works. So right under here, we're going to start with a DL, and then we're going to have a DT. Okay, so maybe the DT might have something in it like, oops, a DT might have something in it like an address. And then underneath that, there could be a DD, which might be 1234 Fake Street. And another DD, which will be Fake City, comma, Oregon, 12345. Okay, so basically this is a description list. So it associates a term with one or more definitions. So if I preview this, what I will see is something that looks like this. Okay, address 1234 Fake Street, Fake City, Oregon. Okay, so that's what that looks like. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, just to make sure that we get the right things in here, I'm going to go over to the styles, and I'm going to add to our CSS reset these particular things. So I'm going to add the DL, and I'm going to add the DT, and I'm going to add the DD. Okay, so that's going to make it look not so nice. That means we're going to have to put in our own styles for these things. So at the bottom here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a style, and so for a DT, I'm going to I think I don't need to give it a I think that the header already has indented it, so I don't think I need to indent it. But if I did need to indent it, I might put in a padding of like a 0.5 EM, and that will move it over. See, moved over the address a little bit. And then I definitely want to do the font weight and make the font weight bold. Okay. And Okay, so I think that that's probably enough for the DDs. And now for our DTs, I'm sorry. And now for the DDs, the data definitions, I'm going to give them a little bit of a padding, and maybe I'll give that a 1.5 EM. Okay, oops. I probably don't want to have a padding around everything. I probably just want to have a padding on the left. So I'll just give it a little padding on the left and 1.5 EM, and now it looks pretty reasonable. Now maybe I gave a little bit too much space padding above it, so I might change this to padding left of 0.5 EM, and then probably do a padding bottom of 0.5 EM. Okay, so you get the idea. You can just mess around with this until it looks nice for you. But so this is what a description list looks like.